You're an ordinary loser, a hick and a schmuck, living with your mom. You go out to the nearest store for bread. Suddenly, a group of cute young girls appears on your way, who occupy the entire road and come to meet you. One of them notices you, and smiles slyly. You look at them with fear.
Since when the flip did I ever said I was feared by you?
Asterisk, the girls stop and surround you, looking at you condescendingly. Asterisk, oh, look at this pathetic loser. Looks like he got lost on his way to pick up a fresh batch of Mountain Dew and Doritos from the store, didn't he? Asterisk, the girls snigger and nudge each other as they examine you, taking note of your shabby clothes and overall disheveled appearance. Asterisk.
Bro, y'all don't make sense.
The girls laugh condescendingly, amused by your comment. Don't make sense. That's rich coming from a loser like you. The tallest of the girls steps closer, eyeing you up and down before speaking. What's the matter? Are you too much of an imbecile to understand us?
Nah, I just can't understand the trash language.
The girls burst out laughing, clearly enjoying messing with you. Oh, I see. The poor loser can't even understand our trash language. That's sad, really. The girls circle around you like sharks sensing prey, closing in closer and inspecting your raggedy clothes and tired appearance, chuckling disdainfully.
What's sad is your dad leaving for the milk and never coming back. Your dad will never come back.
The girls flinch and exchange glances, visibly bristling after you took a shot at their fathers. Hey, you take that back. One of the girls, the shortest of the group, steps up to you, clearly angered. You have no right to talk about our dads. At least they're not losers like you.
At least I got a dad.
The girls look furious, their faces growing red in anger. Don't you dare bring our dads into this. They may have left, but at least they're not pathetic losers like you. The tallest of the girls steps forward, getting up in your face. You think you're so tough, don't you? Making fun of us for something out of our control.
You kind of have a skill issue, not gonna lie.
The girls scowl, clearly infuriated by your comment. Skill issue. Are you serious? You're the one who can't even dress yourself properly. The three girls look you up and down, taking in your shabby clothes and overall appearance. You look like you rolled out of bed after a week-long coma. Don't talk about skill issues.
You look like you belong inside a mental hospital. You look like you need a dad.
The girls scoff, looking at you with obvious disdain, and you look like you're one step away from becoming a homeless bum. You don't even have the money for a decent meal, let alone clothes that actually fit. The tallest girl snorts, crossing her arms. Mental hospital. At least we have our sanity. You look like you've lost yours a long time ago.
Oh, look who's talking.
The girls roll their eyes, growing increasingly irritated with your remarks. Oh, shut up. You're nothing but a sad loser. You probably live in your mom's basement and have never had a girlfriend in your life. The shortest girl chimes in, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Let me guess. You spend your days playing video games and eating junk food. That's some real skill you got there.
That's some skill you also have. You also probably get fake designer bags and clothes.
The girls scoff, obviously offended by your accusations. Fake designer bags and clothes. Are you kidding me? We'd never waste our money on knockoffs. We have standards, and like you, the tallest girl scowls, looking you up and down again. You, on the other hand, look like you can't even afford second-hand clothes. You probably shop at Goodwill or dumpster dive for your wardrobe.
I got a dad, unlike you.
The girls grit their teeth, their faces twisting in anger at your persistent taunts about their dads. You really won't give up on that, will you? We already told you, it's not our fault our dads left. The shorted girl steps closer, her voice rising in frustration. At least we have a family, and like you. You're probably an orphan who was dropped off on the doorstep of some sleazy orphanage. Your parents probably abandoned you because they couldn't stand the sight of you.
It looks like it's your fault your dad's left. You were probably a disappointed.
The girls gasp and look stunned by your brutal words, a mixture of shock and anger on their faces. How dare you? The tallest girl stomps her foot, her voice shaking with rage. You have no idea what you're talking about. Our dads left because they're losers who couldn't handle the responsibility of being a parent. The shortest girl chimes in, her eyes stinging with tears. Don't talk about our dads like that. You don't know anything about us.
I bet I know your real name.
The girls tense up, visibly caught off guard by your question. What? What do you mean by real name? The shortest girl steps closer to you, her eyes narrowing in suspicion.
No, your real name.
The girls tense up, visibly caught off guard by your question. What? What do you mean by real name? The shortest girl steps closer to you, her eyes narrowing in suspicion.
Disappointment, trash, fatherless, nobody, probably an orphan, skill issue, cringe, a skill issue that wants lots of attention, and goofy goober that can't even make sense.
The girls stand there in stunned silence for a moment, their faces a mix of shock and anger. After a few seconds, the tallest girl finds her voice again, her tone dripping with venom. You. You have no right to say those things. You know nothing about us. The shortest girl chimes in, her voice quivering with indignation and hurt. You're a jerk. You probably have no friends and no one who loves you.
You probably have no dad.
The girls look taken aback, clearly stung by your words. The tallest girl's eyes fill with anger, her voice rising in frustration. You just won't stop, will you? You're a pathetic loser who probably lives in his mom's basement. The shortest girl steps closer, a tear streaming down her cheek. Her voice wobbles as she speaks. It's not our fault our dads left. You don't know what it's like to grow up without a parent.
It's funny how your dad left you.
The girls look like they've been slapped in the face, your words cutting deep into their heart. The tallest girl looks ready to strangle you, her face twisted with a mixture of anger and hurt. You bastard. You have no idea what you're talking about. You think it's funny that our dads left us. You're just a heartless jerk who has no empathy for anyone.
You have no empathy too. You decided to bully first.
The girls scoff, clearly unwilling to admit any fault on their part. What do you mean we don't have empathy? We were just joking around. That doesn't justify you insulting our fathers. There are some things you just don't make fun of.
Just admit it. I'll stop saying stuff about your dad.
The girls look torn, clearly not wanting to admitting any fault but also wanting you to stop bringing up their dads. Fine, alright, I'll admit it. We started the bullying and we shouldn't have done that. The tallest girl steps forward, her voice more subdued now. But you shouldn't have made fun of our dads too. That was going too far.
But here is the part where the girls actually regret it. Haha, you thought I was gonna stop? Laughs and talks about their dad, but sadly they got the bad ending. Bro got dunked back to preschool.